Jesus goes on in the passage where he talks about where our treasure is in verse 24. It says, "No one can serve two masters, since either he will hate one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot," and you would think he would, say, you can't serve both God and, the government, or you can't serve both God and whatever. And he doesn't say that. Or in this case, maybe knowing where Jesus was and what was going on in his context, you might expect Jesus to say, well, you can't serve both God and Rome. He doesn't say that. He says you cannot serve both God and, what's the word? Can you just read it out loud for me? Because I want you to hear it from Scripture, from Jesus, and not from me. You cannot serve both God and what? Not you should not, you cannot. In other words, for Jesus, money is not neutral. In fact, Jesus personifies it as a possible master. In another place in the book of Luke, it's recorded of him saying, he told them, "Watch out and be on guard against all greed, because one's life is not in the abundance of his possessions." Why all greed, he says.